Okay, last one.
Okay.
I'm Sarah Beckman with Iowa Starting Line.
Hi,
It's a
how are you?
local website
Great,
here in
yeah.
Iowa. So I just wanted to ask you came through Iowa 8 years ago to campaign on behalf of Hillary, and now she's been Secretary of State. What do you think now makes her a more formidable candidate and potentially president?
I think that, first of all, she's got an incredible amount of experience and is able to, I think, really translate what the issues in the world are for the American people in a way that will make the residents of Iowa understand that issues to do with your lives here are somehow affected by what happens abroad. But the main thing about her is I think that she has spent more and more time talking to people about the link between domestic and foreign policy, of really understanding what motivates voters. And an awful lot of what happens has to do with the issues that the voters care about, which has to do with education, healthcare, Social Security, farmers, and generally how communities work. Because part of what has happened is there is not a lot of faith in institutions. And what she's good at really doing is explaining what the role of government is, how government can help people, and deal with the issue of inequality, which is another thing that she's talked about. So I think she learned a lot of lessons from the '08 campaign. She's had an awful lot of experience since then, and I think people have gotten to know her better. Because as First Lady, they didn't have, when she wasn't Senator from Iowa, she was from New York. And so I think now she's been on the world stage more, has also given a lot of talks in the United States. I made so clear, I've never heard somebody who's so good at foreign policy also be able to identify with local problems. And that's her strength, and she will show that every time she comes here.
President Obama has dealt a lot with a destabilized Middle East. How do you think Hillary could restabilize it, essentially?
Well, I think she has dealt even more in a number of different roles. I think that she knows the issues very well. She will get engaged, but it's difficult to perform miracles. And I think that what it will take is a lot of work. The question always is the extent to which the president gets involved in Middle East issues. But Hillary's very much of a team player, and she'll know how to work with whoever the next Secretary of State is, with the Defense Department, and then also she has the knowledge of what the leaders over there think, because she's dealt with them. So this is not like a brand new person that doesn't know where the countries are. Or who the leaders are. These are people that she knows, and so I think she can play a very large role. Plus, she already once did arrange a ceasefire between Hamas and the Israelis. She is very knowledgeable about the issues of Israel and keeping the security of Israel. She knows the leaders in the Arab countries, and she is the one, in many ways now, that can take credit for the fact that we have a nuclear agreement with the Iranians. So she is knowledgeable, and she cares, and she knows how to work issues.
Okay.
I think we got a wrap.
Yep.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
Great.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.